This is my blue tongue skink, Athena. She loves when I give her pieces of cardboard to go inside and hide in. The problem is, cardboard does not stand up to moisture and humidity, which makes them end up molding, so then I have to throw them out. In this video, we're going to be 3D printing a fully underground tunnel system for Athena. This system will consist of multiple entrances and exits for Athena. This is Reptile engineering. Now, to get started with this, we are going to need some measurements. So I have my calipers here. Not only do I have to measure the depth of the soil, I also actually have to measure my blue tongue skink. And no, I'm not trying to fat shame my lizard. I just need to know how big to actually make the tunnels so she can actually fit through them. She's about 85 millimeters across, so I will take that into account when I'm building these. And with that being said, let's get designing. Well, now that we know what we're building, let's start 3D modeling it. If you want to see how I came from all of these pieces to the final product, there will be a link down in the description to my Patreon for a behind the scenes video. There are 8 files that involve this print. 2 of those 8 pieces are connectors for the top and the bottom piece. This helps keep the 2 pieces that you want to connect together to stay in place while your animal is running around inside. For each tunnel part, you're going to have 2 separate pieces. You have the base piece and the lid. With that, there's also a 45-degree angle and an exit as the other pieces in this build. Now, currently in this design, it is only a tunnel design where you can go from start to finish and finish to start. There is no 3-way connectors yet in this design. That is also the point of this Reptile engineering series, where we'll be able to revisit these projects and update them and add other files to them later on. But just these 8 pieces took me roughly 20 hours just for the modeling and not for the 3D printing itself. And if you want me to revisit this design, go down in the comment section and say you want me to redesign this and make more 3D models to it. All of these pieces are print-in-place pieces that require no extra supports. So if you want to print this for yourself, go down the link in the description and click on my Patreon. And with that being said, let's take this design and put it to use. After many hours of printing, here it is. Now, this cave system is built for medium-sized lizards like Athena, my blue tongue skink. And we're going to be installing it today inside of her enclosure. So without further ado, let's clean out her enclosure, get some new topsoil in there, and put our cave system into use. As you can see, we have all of our topsoil. There's 4 bags. I hope that'll be enough. That should be plenty. But we also have to get our little lady out of here. Now, because this is just Athena's vacation home, this will be installed here, and if she seems to use it and enjoy it, I will be adding it into her home at home, where it is a fully bioactive setup and actually would allow bugs and other insects to go in there so she can have a little bit of extra foraging fun. Now, the goal is not to do a complete clean, like get it fully sanitized. This is just to get the bedding out because it's old bedding and it needs to be replaced, but also I do need to get to the floor of this to put the cave down. So we're going to wipe down the walls because she loves to mess up her walls. These things, she gets these gross in like a week. It's kind of annoying. But we're really going to leave some of the soil in because we're just going to put more soil in. It's not going to hurt it. So let's get these walls cleaned up and then we can start assembling all of these pieces. Alright, the enclosure is cleaned as much as I need to clean it. Now we have all of our pieces here. Anything that you see with blue tape are just minor improvements. The actual things still work, but there were better designs. Like this piece right here, which is a final design besides a little misprint on my actual printer, but that doesn't matter, it still works. But now we have all of these in here and a bunch on top of Einstein's enclosure. Einstein's very curious because there's food. So we are just going to start assembling it here and then we will put it inside the enclosure. All right, well, this is the finished design. So eventually, maybe in the future, add like a Y or some sort of 3-point connection so I can add other exits onto this. So it would be cool to have some sort of exit coming out here, coming out there, wherever. But this is the design, and now we have to actually install it. With this soil, we're going to also add some coconut shavings to it just to help absorb a little bit more of the moisture, because this is super damp right now. So, and we don't want it to be this moist, so we are going to add a little bit of dry coconut shavings to it. For people who are new here, these are not their permanent enclosures. Their permanent enclosures are at home. They are fully set up, fully custom built enclosures. These are their vacation homes. They still work perfectly fine. They are just not as pizzazzed as some of the ones at home. Well, now without further ado, we got to put our little cutie that's been roaming around this room for the past 2 hours. We have to actually put her in the enclosure. No promises on how good the shot is going to be, but there you go. So now we wait to see if she uses these holes, and we will come back in a few days to see how successful they were. All right, well, it has been a few days, and well, she does use it. Obviously, she's not in it right now because she's basking, but she does use it. She will go in here, but she does use it, which is a great success. Now, before I end this video off, I want to give a huge shout out to all of my Patreon backers that help me do everything I'm doing with this 3D printing and reptile engineering. And if you want to print these files for yourself, go down and link in the description and follow my Patreon. Well, with that being said, that is going to do it for this video of All in Reptiles. Hope you guys enjoyed the reptile engineering. And with that being said, if you want to see more reptile engineering, subscribe.